Hey, hello everyone. Sriram Kumar here, and we are talking for PMP today. First thing, we want to wish Thalleswar for his wonderful success on achieving PMP on 19th of July. I'm sure this date is going to be an important date in his life. There is
Yeah,
some meaning behind that. Okay, so we'll go to that. Before that, first we'll wish him great congratulations. Good job, great job, Thalleswar.
thank you, Sriram. And I really felt very happy that I got you as a mentor to begin with. I'm wholeheartedly I'm saying that I said to this many people by till now, without even mentioning ShriLearning.
Mhm.
I mentioned your name with so many people. I don't know how many. I had to count it basically.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
but
lot. We
but
are
uh,
we are so
yeah yeah
honored. Thanks a lot.
yeah. I'm being lucky. I would say that.
Oh, great. See, we know your level of experience and knowledge. A word from a wise man is always great to hear.
Yes yeah
Right. So what I do is quickly I will show some of the great things which you have achieved. Okay, here we have your great banner of success. There it goes. So you look, what do you say that? In a cold weather, I think you wear some particular dress for that, huh? Is it in the
yeah.
picture?
Yeah, I mean, this was actually this picture. One day, my director called me, send me a picture. I said,
Ah,
why?
okay.
Just send it to me. I mean, I was getting ready for office, and I just
Mhm.
randomly took it and sent it to him. Later, I found this picture in one of the report goes to client and saying that appreciating blah 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 something like that. Oh, okay, that's where he said.
So a random picture become a super picture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So you serve as a senior tech manager, isn't it? So that's your role now.
I actually that role in Tech Mahindra is a role, but I play as a basically the current project is with Microsoft AT&T collaboration. The
Great.
Microsoft has a different roles, which is called a delivery unit lead, which is nothing but a program manager kind of that role
Got
with
you.
Microsoft.
Wow. Program manager at Microsoft. Good. So yeah,
Yeah,
great. Whatever you see, the joy of seeing this certificate, that level is little higher. Okay. You can see posters, banners, mark statement, all are good. But when you see this
yeah,
certificate with that arch of Project Management Institute, right, and in that your name being there, that special feel is always great.
yes. It is definitely. I mean, when I saw an email from PMI saying that your certificate is ready to download,
Mhm.
when I clicked it, there was a different message popped up on computer saying that server not available or not accessible, something like that.
Okay.
I said, okay, everything has to be done by my wife or what? Then she went and clicked it and she popped it up. I said, okay. I said, okay. I mean, I was telling you, right? So same thing. Everything, it happens automatically. Whenever I click something first time, it doesn't work.
So
And then she has to,
he has that superpower, huh?
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. It is accessible for me. I said, okay. Good,
That's
good.
nice.
Yeah, that's how.
Great, nice.
And it was on actual, on my early morning around 6:37 on my actual birthday. You said, Thaleswar, you will have your certificate by your birthday. Don't worry. That's where it. I got up in the morning on 20th of July, and then I looked at in my mobile, uh, and then I opened it, and then there is a mail. Then I went and instead of downloading it on phone, I went and checked it in laptop. It said
Mhm.
server not accessible. What the hell, man? I said, okay. Then she got up and said, what happened? I mean, I don't know, something it says server not accessible. Then
Not
she went
available.
and, okay, here you go, like that. She showed me. Okay, good.
You see, the central government always has a supreme power. You have
Oh,
to.
yeah. Bring power. Yes.
Happy to know. So, lot to talk. first thing to understand is, I know that you celebrated the birthday and you kept a target. That's the day you're going to achieve, and you made it. So clearly, very much impressed with the determination that you set a target, you work for the target. So that shows super good. We will come to that. Okay, I want to hear about that story. Before that,
Yeah.
what made you to think of PMP? I know you are in a position in a good company at the program manager at Microsoft, and your level of life is different. Now, what makes you to think about you ought to learn it?
See, I mean, I think I have, me and my other couple of colleagues thought about in 2015. Okay. And one of my colleague went ahead and completed. I couldn't because of other reasons, whatever it is, I couldn't. And then from that time onwards, it was in my mind always. I mean, I have to do it. I have to do it.
Okay.
But when the time comes, so after started the project with Microsoft, and all things are going well, and as part of COVID, everybody is at home, right? So, and one fine day, in sometime in January somewhere, I think. My wife was, I mean, casual talk only. I mean, by the way, you've been thinking this for a long time. Why don't you think it out? I said, I need a lot of time for that. I don't know whether I can spare some time. And I don't know what is currently PMP right now. What is PMI standards right now? I mean, what they're looking right now. And there may be so many things changed and all. And then the discussion ended there. I think she started looking into PMI, and then she found it. Okay, so many things changed now. Effective 2021 January, things are changing. New format came into picture and all this. And she went ahead, looked at all this exam content outline and all those things. And then there is one line says that you can start with PMI with $699 with your own pace course or something, which will give you. And then she was about to go and sign in for me for that course with $700 paying for that course itself. I said, wait, let me look at it. Then I started,
in PMI itself, there will be one thing. In the bottom, they'll have advertisement.
One thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's given by PMI only.
Right.
Which give you and which is also helpful for people who want to get their PDUs also. Basically, whoever got. So she went ahead and I said, no, I don't want to go with the self-paced. I mean, you never with no help and also. Then I spoke to one of my colleagues. He said, no, you don't need to worry. Techem has a Udemy sign up. You just go to Udemy and then get it registered there. That PDUs are enough for your examination. I went and registered in Techem Udemy's PMI. And I started 1 or 2 lessons. That's it. I said, okay, this is not going to go. I mean, because with the busy schedule and all those things, we need somebody behind us. Behind us, I'll tell you who was. Okay, not just only home department. There is another person needed, like a couple of persons needed. Okay. I said, okay. Then I started looking YouTube while sleeping. Then one fine day, I found your video. One of the video, I couldn't recall who was that. I said, okay, I think I should go back and check. And I went, I think once you open, I think they'll keep cupping a couple of videos like that. I didn't even gone through complete videos like that. But I went and looked at one of the session, what you did. Then I said, okay, let me think through this. Then without even telling her, I came back and then I sat in my office room and then I started dropping an email to Rahul. Okay. Then I went into ShriLearning. Then I realized that March batch just started on that day. I think Sunday of that second of the course. Damn, I missed March batch. Okay. I should have actually part of March batch actually. Then I realized I immediately sent an email to Rahul. Rahul, I looked at this. I really want to start. are you sure April batch is going to start on this day? I just want to make sure, because I think that time you are doing a 5-day course in Bangalore also. There is a little confusion whether you're going to start April batch on particular day. Rahul immediately responded, no sir, you're good. You're good to register. I would have actually thought that I didn't know that all the sessions are recorded, and then primary first session I could miss, even though I could catch up. I would have done it on March batch actually. I went and did it on April batch on that day itself. I locked it for April batch, and I was waiting, but I really didn't start any background prep work for starting the class. Not only me, there is another colleague also was thinking. I said, do one thing. I found an institute where they can teach us. I found very interesting. That guy just blindly believed me, and he went also and signed on first day of the class with the April batch. I mean, you can see his name, Chirag, his name. So he also signed up with me, and we started both. But after that, we both became so busy in work, we couldn't talk each other, but the classes are getting over. And one of the class, I think the very first class only, you said, select a date with I am PMP and so date. Then I said, okay, what date I should choose? And I calculated some randomly, and I put June 26th is my PMP day. So I slowly started spending time on reading, but nowhere it is moving at all. Seriously. Then one fine day, everybody started, okay, your 50th birthday is coming. What are you, when are we going to have party and all? And then my wife also started saying that we should have a party this time, because we didn't have a party. I can't celebrate, I cannot keep you as a surprise, but I will tell you, we will have a party. Then I don't know, suddenly something came up, and I told her, I want to reward myself for 50th birthday. I don't know where it came, Shriram. Maybe influenced by you because of class somewhere. I said just myself, I told her just directly, I just want to reward myself with PMP. Then I started looking how many days left from that date. That day you gave us as a new study plan with a revised plan with chapter numbers and with exam content outline and all those things. I looked at it. Before that, Rahul gave me a plan. And I remember, I don't know whether you remember, I asked you, Rahul gave me all 5 exams, each day one exam.
Yeah, tough.
So I felt like it is too tough. Then I looked at that new revised plan. I think that was on last day of the class. I think you gave us that revised plan. Right. I think this is good. Let me start with this plan. What happens, where I will go. Then I started. And then one fine day, things are not moving as expected. As you know, PMBOK, Rita, first time you read it, it won't go at all. It won't go into your head at all. Even though all the concepts are known to us, the day-to-day we do it, but the concentration, it is needed.
True.
So things are not moving. So, and then that time only we started a mock exam. 6 o'clock is the mock exam, 6 a.m. Mock exam. I got up and I attended that mock exam. And then that day you said we are changing the mock exam time to 3:30 IST. Which is 5 a.m. Central. I said, wow, 5 a.m. Central. Then Friday, we used to normally go for drinks or something like that. Then that day I didn't go for any meet with my friends. I slept early. I got up around 4:45. I joined the 5 a.m. class.
Wow. So you are which part of US?
I'm in Chicago, basically, Central.
Chicago. So it will be pretty cold in the morning for 4:30.
Yeah. So 4:45 woke up and I joined that 5 a.m. exam.
Till morning. Okay.
Then that day you said we are starting PMI-ACP also, Agile test also Sundays. And I started on, okay, since I'm able to wake up on Saturday, let me try on Sunday. I woke up on
Sunday.
Sunday morning too.
Okay.
And I joined Sunday. Then I realized, okay, this is working. Then why can't I wake up every day 5 a.m.? Then I started waking up every day 5 a.m., 5:15 somewhere. 5 a.m. to 8 o'clock, I seriously sat and started reading. That is where I've seen a lot of progress on my reading.
Wow.
So I spent morning hours and then 8:15, close down, fresh up, and then start work at 8:30, 8:45. And then by evening, you exhaust with so many meetings and back-to-back things, follow-ups and all those things. So evening, maybe I used to spend maybe the 10 questions, whatever all sends, and then maybe 30, 40 minutes reading. That's it. So once I done, my target is coming up by July 20th.
Okay.
So, but things are not moving as expected. So I said, okay, what to do? Around June 3rd week or 4th weekend, my all June deliverables are done 4 days ahead of time for that month of cutover for the Microsoft delivery point of view. For all the migrations are done for that month. That was hectic schedule, so we were done. So 3-4 days early we were done that time. And one Wednesday evening, I think I realized I don't have enough time to meet my 20th goal. Thursday morning, I woke up and I decided myself, okay, I should take 2 weeks vacation. I went ahead and dropped a mail to my manager. There is a long pending exam. I want to clear off. I'm planning to take 2 weeks vacation. What do you suggest? He immediately replied saying that go ahead. He didn't even ask me what exam, what all those things. He just said, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Then Friday morning, I told to my key people saying that I'll be out for next 2 weeks. So these are the things you guys need to take care. I'll be very limited. So that's a July long weekend basically. So by that date, I was done with my reading.
Right.
Basically, July, I would say what date it is. July 30th around, July 1st around, I was done with my reading. So July 3rd, first mock test I gave straight away without any practice, straight away attacked on ShriLearning. I got around 68%.
Good shot.
Okay. So I said, okay, that looking little, then that is where I called you. Sriram, I gave first exam without doing any small exams. I got 68%. Yeah, good going. Let's do a couple of more marks, then we will discuss. So July 3rd to 10th, I think. July 3rd to 9th, I gave 2 ShriLearning, 2 PMI exams.
Okay.
Full exam, PMI full exams without even practicing.
Study hall. Study hall exam.
Study hall.
Okay.
Yeah. So first PMI study hall exam, I got 58%. That is where I got shocked. Then I called you that day. Sriram, I'm here. Then he said, I think you should be good. Don't worry. Then I have a little thing. Whenever I feel like an exam, whenever I was doing like mock exams and I was perfectly fine. But when I sat with 180 questions exam, I couldn't comprehend correctly what that guy is asking.
Yeah.
Automatically I become nervous, and then that's where you said, okay, take some breathing and take all this thing that you suggested.
Right.
So my plan was to do exam on 17th.
Okay.
July 17th. So when I looked at all the slots were available. Then by 10th, all 4 exams are done. I think on 10th itself, I started looking for slot. There were no slots available for 17th. Then I preponed the day to 16th. 16th, there were so many slots. Then I really want to talk to you before blocking the exam. Then I called you that day. You said, Thalleswar, I think you should really think through, get little more, 3 more days extra to don't block the exam, but stretch it out next 3 days. You said, then I started looking 16, there are so many slots. Okay, I'm fine with the slot. I don't need to worry about the slot. Then I started preparing as per your suggestion for 11th, 12th, 13th around 11th and 12th. Then I started looking for 16th. There was no slots available for 16th. Then I said, okay, prepone one more day. I don't want to really go to 19th actually. So I said, okay, let me give it a try on 15th itself. There are so many slots on 15th. Then that time I called you, said, no, don't worry, keep looking. There were a lot of slots available these days. Then she said, okay, leave it. Forget about the slot availability. You concentrate on your exam preparation. And then she took the slot, and then she found 17th, 9:45.
The central government.
And she blocked it. She blocked it without even telling me. I said, okay. Then from 12th to 16th, Sriram, you won't believe, my exam start time is 9:15 check-in. So what I did is, every day, same room, coming in, 9:15, lock the door, 9:15 to 4 hours. First exam is 90 questions on ShriLearning. Every day. And then another 90 questions on PMI study hall. Literally, I did like an exam for 5 days, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th.
Same timing.
16th also.
Follow the same
timing.
Very good.
Same timing. So I was consistent. On PMI study hall around 70, 75. And I was consistent 85 to 90 on ShriLearning.
Very good. Very good.
So every day I did this way. Then I was ready on 17. Everything was quite natural. That's how 17th thing came out. Then I called you, I think 15th, I believe. And then you said you're good to go. You go ahead. And I said, okay. 16th, I just stopped everything and then relaxed in the evening. Saturday morning, I woke up and then sat same here like that. Everything is going well. Around 130th question somewhere, my started spinning the wheel.
Right.
I thought this could be issue with the Proctor. Then somebody came and then he said, sir, we cannot see your video. Everything is okay? I said, everything is okay. Then he started saying me to continue. But every 5 minutes or often it was spinning out. So I reached out to up to 170 first question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the time was very perfect and all those things were going well. And around 170 first question, person called Tanya, I think. Tanya or somebody. She came and asked, sir, I cannot see your video. I want you to relaunch it. She didn't even tell me how to relaunch also.
Okay.
Okay. And then I said, how do I relaunch it? He said, Control Alt Delete. My worry was another 7 minutes there. My 7 questions were there. I was chatting with her. I am done almost. I have 7 questions left. Do I really need to relaunch? She said, yes, you need to relaunch. Then I was trying to see what do I do because I'm almost there. Then she went ahead, texted. She stopped chatting, and this next chat I say is, here is the ticket. I'm canceling the exam. Here is the contact number. That's it. Ended.
Man, so harsh.
So I don't know what to do. I mean, no communication, nothing, no customer service available. Nobody is available. Saturday, Sunday, nobody is there. I don't know what to do. I was so disappointed. That's where I called. I think I texted you. This is what happened. Then I called Rahul immediately. Rahul said, let's do one thing, sir. Go to this login page and see whether they loaded any score there. Nothing is there. After 5 minutes, I got an email. Your examination is cancelled. That's it. So my wife was literally trying to reserve the next slot on Sunday itself.
Oh. She's working background. Other line, she's working.
She said, since you're ready, because they cancelled it. I'm pretty sure PMI don't even come to know. your exam is, they don't even receive your scores. Let's rebook it again. I said, no, I want to talk to Sriram.
Okay.
Then I called you again. Then that time I called Rahul. Rahul said, I think, sir, you better go ahead and lock it because this is cancelled.
I'll tell you what happened. There was one student, 178 or 179.
That was Shubha, right? That was Shubha.
Then they declared it. Result is cleared. So since the same
but for her it ended. Yeah, for her it ended without cancellation. But for me, the proctor agent canceled my exam.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's what me and Rahul were discussing. Let's give some time whether result is coming for you. But nothing came. So no point in waiting.
So he said we went and looked at all over, and then there is no customer service to call. So my aim is to complete before 20th, right? Then Monday there are no slots available in the morning time. So all Sunday morning gone, and then Sunday afternoon sometime we found a slot for 9:45 again. Monday morning, 19th. Then I sat. It went all fine. Again, there is one guy called suddenly from India. Sir, we were not able to see you. Is everything going well? I said, yes. Let me relaunch. He himself relaunched it.
Very good.
So that's what, basically, they can do that, basically. So he himself relaunched. Now everything is good, sir. You move on. Then after some time, then again, somebody pinged me saying that, sir, we cannot see you. Then he said he himself relaunched again. Everything is good. I think around 160, around somewhere. Then again, somebody reached me out saying that, sir, we cannot see you. Chart was hang actually. So I don't know what he was doing. So since he told me how to relaunch it, I relaunched myself. And then I confirmed with Proctor saying that, are you able to see me everything perfectly? He said, yes, you are good to go. She asked me to show me the desk again and all those things. I said, yes, you're good to go. Then I went ahead and completed, and I saw a message. You saw that our guys told, right? So there's a very small message you see on the starting, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So, and I literally won't believe, Shriram, I was literally kind of get up and shout and cry literally. So hard. So much stress. So much stress relieved. At the same time, you have to enjoy also. And you can't enjoy, you can't jump on this because your still life is going on. And then you want to shout and cry also. You can't do anything. You have to control every emotion in your face. And I finished all the study, all the rest of the things. Then I opened my door, and my wife was literally, she knows the time, right? She was waiting basically outside, next to the door only. And and then she could see my face, and then, okay, I'm done. Okay, good. After you, before you, she was so confident. I don't know where she got confident.
No, she knows
the
you well.
Two people. She was so confident. And then next is you. Only two people knows that I'm giving exam on that day. Of course, my both sons knows that. Right. The rest, Rahul of course knows, but no one knows about that. I'm giving exam on that day, and no one knows that I was off for 2 weeks also. All my close friends, nobody knows.
Okay.
So that's how it all went. And then then we all went and bought cake and all those things for next day actually.
Wow.
Then I texted my manager. He was off that 2 days actually. Monday, Tuesday was off. So I texted my manager saying that I'm done finally. No, Sunday evening I texted him saying that, hey, I'm running late. Tomorrow I won't be joining first half. I'll be joining second half. Because I had to extend another half day. Because my vacation is ending on 18th. 19th I'm supposed to join back to work. So I texted that I'm not able to join Monday morning. And I texted all my peers also saying that I'll be joining afternoon onwards. So 1:30 I'm done with my 1:15 I'm done with my exam. I logged in at 1:30 to work.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah. So because you're relieved now, right? So
You feel lightweight now.
yeah, and I should thank all my of course apart from me and my wife and you, my team and my manager, no one disturbed under 2 weeks. No one,
Nice.
not even single phone call. I didn't even open my laptop also, office laptop.
Wow, wow. Great support. You have to give credit
that
to them.
really helped that 2 weeks of vacation concentration, I would say.
Great. Superb. I like the whole narration of the incident.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big thing. And I frankly speaking, I don't know where the motivation came to meet and reward myself, Sriram. I should thank you basically for that. So definitely, whole of heart, I'm saying. You can see.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You deserve this on your wonderful birthday. See, we keep putting in the classes that we may have that energy, but we do not realize it. We would have
realized it.
We would have kept calm, kept under the table. But I think you exploded it. You said, "Man, let me do it."
It is. Even I told after that to many people. Everybody asking, okay, when are we having party? When are we having party? So we need to really celebrate. I said, wait. And my wife's friends were also texting her, you're not telling me the date, we should book a hall, this, that. I said, wait. One day. I mean, we were like, so much. One point on 10th, I think, 10th was my son's birthday.
Oh.
And that day, my elder son's birthday. Okay. That day also, I went ahead and celebrated for some time. And then back in mind, am I really set my goal, which is achievable?
Okay.
Because things are not moving as planned and all those things. So what do I do and all those things? But literally, all the guidance from you.
Nice.
I'm blindly telling people now, don't worry at all. Go believe in yourself and ShriLearning.
Very good.
And then, of course, the home department is there always for anybody.
Right. I like the first one. Believe in yourself. That's very important. That's what I'm keep stressing people. Superb. Yeah. Great, Thalleswar. I really love that way. But certain learnings here. So what is the learning of relaunch and system not going well? Was it anything team has to be careful, like laptop had a problem or internet had a problem? So where this relaunch
definitely internet only. See, I think the download works better, most of the internet issues. But upload speed is the matters people won't realize in general, right? Okay. Because that is where they can't see you, right? When you are working, when the download is working, you are able to move on successfully. But the upload doesn't work, they don't see us.
Right. So, I think you mentioned that your internet provider had some trouble that week.
Yes. Yeah. But I think now on that day onwards, I think I didn't see any issues later. They were having some cable reconstruction, something like that. Yeah.
So because I think
so actually start to go to exam center only to do that, not to take chance. But none of them are available.
No, I really admire the mindset you had, because a person went up to 171 question, again asking to rewrite. It needs a patience and determination.
It's a pain actually, literally, right? But I took a positive note from Shubha. She told, you remember, okay, I got one free mock exam from PMI. Right? So I took it that way. Right. I mean, it's all mindset basically. What you set for us. So open mind, open mindset, go with that, and then that's how. Oh, okay. Right. Then that helped me literally, because I told you, right, first 15 questions, I did it in 8 minutes only.
Wow.
So I said, wow, this is good, going great, literally. And then the way you taught us, set the time limit for first 60 questions, 90 minutes, and 70 we divide like that, right? But the way I planned such a way is, I noticed second set I was getting stressed more than first set. When I was practicing whole week, I said, okay, I should do my 60 questions in 80 minutes than 90 minutes.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So keep that extra 5 minutes buffer for the second slot. Then extra 5 minutes for the third slot. That's how I kept. So I was able to do 80 questions and then 75.
That
So
makes sense.
that's how I was able to do it. I'm a little tweaked based on your, how we do it.
That's fine. Right? That's fine. Because each one differ. I have some people who took 100 minutes for the first 60. There are people who took only 70 minutes for the first 60. So it depends on the paper. It depends on the day. So we couldn't guess on it. Fantastic. So I believe you gave a great credit to your wife, who really supported. I believe she's the one backbone of all this stuff, right? Booking exam and chasing you.
Chasing you. I will keep reminding me, are you good to start? Are you registering it? Are you finding somebody who can be, I mean, all certain times, all things fall apart automatically, right? So that the moment I found your video, I decided, okay, I'm going with this ShriLearning. Then I went and dropped an email. And I really didn't go through all the videos also, all the success stories also. Maybe I think one lecture of your one of the Friday session, I looked at it. I said, okay, I'm connecting with Sriram. I mean, people have to connect also, right? I mean, the way you teach, not everybody could connect. I'm pretty sure. But I was able to connect you. And then I started implementing one example you said, we need to be an example than sample. It stuck in my mind. How do I make an example? Maybe that made me to choose reward myself, probably.
Wow. That's great. I like that.
So, I mean, there are so many things. I mean, every day, so many things from your class used to teach my kids. Okay, this is how you should. I shown last 10 minutes of your video last class to my younger son. Daddy, I think I'm inspired by this. You got a good, great guy to. I mean, he was like, it's not to praise you, but people, small kids also can. I mean, I shown only that last piece without talking about PMI, where you shown the race car and all those things. That piece to him, only that piece to him on the laptop.
Wow, that's nice, right? So, I used to tell that, I mean, a massive success. The best revenge is massive success. I think that portion.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for, first of all, Thalleswar, trusting us. And I'm sure you are a great inspiration.
No, I mean, the way I am telling the people also, for 12,000 or whatever the fees that, I mean, I don't need to mention that. It's nothing for people who are working in US. I'm just giving an example. Okay. In spite of that, when I sent an email to Rahul sent me a text, sir, can you use this coupon code, which will reduce some portion of amount. That doesn't need to tell if you are a person to working for money, right? It's nothing for anybody basically, but still that proves that, okay, this particular organization doesn't really work for money. They work for people like us. I mean, I'm truly inspired. I mean, I was kept on telling to many people, I don't know where Sriram and this Rahul gets time to spend this much, in spite of working full time, in spite of working day and night, weekdays, weekends. How is he getting time? That is where I realized once I started waking up at 5 o'clock, I'm telling myself, I'm getting so much of time nowadays.
So you got the secret.
Yeah. And then 3 things, 5, 15, 55. I told many kids these days, guys, follow these 3 things, 5, 15, 55. Try to see, you'll get more time.
So mobile, laptop, television, stay away.
Television. I didn't even watch single song in TV from April 19th.
Oh my God.
I didn't even start watch.
Your family is going to
Inspired,
curse me.
basically.
Family going to curse me. This Thalleswar was so good before PMP. After PMP, this guy become a saint now. He's not.
It's not saying it's not like that, but the inspiration matters, right? That's what I take it that way. I mean,
Right. Really interesting.
right.
I'm so pleased and happy that some of the interesting things you took from the class and you remember it, because many take it as a subject class. Sometimes they ask me, Shriram, more than subject, you're covering other areas. I literally heard some
No,
feedback.
that's where I told you, right? People perception, Sriram. Basically, they need to think broader way and then connect with you. That's where it matters, basically. I felt it that way.
Nice to know. Really nice to know. So it gives more energy, for. So
No,
sometimes
obviously.
yeah, sometimes we do get a little exhausted, tired with the classes, and when this kind of good feedback we hear, we get okay, things are going good. Let's move forward.
No, even I spoke to my other colleague who left Techem recently. He congratulated me personally, and then he called me also. Then in the casual discussion, we just discussed these things. He immediately told me, "Hey, Thalleswar, do one thing. I'm sending my email ID. Can you go and send to Rahul?" I sent to Rahul actually, and he's planning to start next batch. He's just blindly going based on my
Okay.
story only. I mean, I'm trying to get at least my target is to get 5 people inspired and do the PMP this year.
Okay.
From my team.
Nice. Thanks for making. I think you're showing the leadership path, right? Leadership is all about
That's what I mean.
Example and helping next set of people.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's what.
Super cool. I just love this interview discussion. It's going like I know you already spoke in one of our forum. Many people got inspired. Started asking when we will get his video. So you are more anticipated in YouTube now.
Okay. Good.
A quick some understanding. I know you are in a position of a program managing. How do you see this learning going to be in your day-to-day life? How is the implementation model you look into?
So I think the more of servant leadership comes into picture, Sriram. So
Okay.
I mean, of course, I do that majority of the time. I mean, part of my role, I do that. I mean, maybe making my team members reaching out to me and the way I work with the people. I see that on day to day. Other than that, discipline comes into picture. How you treat people, how you serve people, how you make sure things. It's not demanding anymore. We'll have to work together as a team. And then you should not look at me as a manager. I should look at you as a team member. We all as a work as a one team, basically, end of the day to deliver it, to achieve a common goal, basically, right? So everybody has a common goal to achieve that particular item, right? Anything. So that the servant leadership, inherently it is there, but using this training, it comes out more, basically, I would say.
Right.
So the way I approach little changed with people also, and the way I approach the team members, helping and getting them help, getting them things resolved are changing. Definitely added value there. Perfect. And then the way I work with clients always, that is there always. I mean, things day-to-day work point of view also.
Makes sense.
I mean, it may not really put me into promotion or something like that, but the way I work day-to-day is changing. I would say, put it that way.
I really like that point, what you said. I think you made the right one. What the team can do for me, rather what we can do for the team, like a servant leader. That thought process is really interesting. I know PMI has this leadership model in the books for a long time, whereas in 2021, after Agile came in, Hybrid came in, the insist of more about focusing on people is been given. I think it's so good for leadership team to understand this. Really fantastic.
And then how you're available to the team, basically how focused, and then how you making yourself available for the team to help out, basically, right? That's where things comes out.
Nice. So impressed with your thought process. Really great. Great. Superb. I think we take much of your time. If you want to give any, I know you gave a lot of tips. Anything specific you want to tell for the people who are preparing or just going to start? What will be your thought process or advice on that line?
I would say, don't take me completely as my way of preparation. Everybody has their own strengths, definitely. That's what we need to find, where we can find the strength and timelines point of view. I mean, somebody asked me that day how many hours you spent, how many days you spent, something like that. That's all based on our numbers. There was one student who cleared in June first week only, right, in our batch. She was from Wipro, I think. Then I realized, how could she do it in 2 weeks, right? And she has set the target. Same way, everybody can look at their own strength, and then the rest is on you only, basically.
Perfect.
Your preparation plan, and then how you guide the people, how you ensure the people to make sure that you are there to give an exam, basically, right? So that's what, first believe in ourselves, and then get ready, start preparation, and then the discipline, the way you follow till the exam is matter, and then follow the plan that you give, and then I think that's fair enough, I would say.
That's great. That's great. I like the thing, keep pressing on, believe on yourself. That's very important.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Good. Because we see many people have the potential, but unfortunately they don't get that belief.
Unfortunately, we don't use it. I mean, even I take my example. I never studied this focused in my school days, college days, and master's also. Maybe I would have. I don't know. I mean, how that thing came. Frankly, no clue. Even if I find it, just stuck in mind, saying that, okay, let me reward myself.
Nice. I like that. I love that. And now you find yourself, you can do more, isn't it? Now your brain will be like so active. You feel like you're a college student now. Man, let me do more.
No, I went and registered a couple of Microsoft exams now. And then based on my inspiration, I took my son cleared his Azure certification in 4 days, first 4 days only. First certificate, of course, that is easy only. But he is into engineering second year. So I just told him, why don't you try it as an inspiration? He said, okay, let me try it. He tried it. So he could do that.
God, look at the families.
So at least, what I'm trying is trying to help, like you always suggest. I mean, you don't lose anything. So otherwise, you would have lost so much by now, right?
True.
Because you help thousands of people, actually. So I mean, that I'm just trying to do very little part of what you taught us. That's what I'm trying to do.
Nice. So pleased, Mr. Thalleswar. I think you made the day so exciting and made me to fly for some time. Thanks for that. Really feel good.
Obviously. Yeah. And I should really thank Rahul also on behalf of this interview, and entire your supporting team. I don't know many of the people, but I know Rahul was there anytime for me, as long as you. That's what made us proud to be without thinking anything, to recommend anybody blindly. Okay, just go. That's it. So
great. Nice to know. Thanks for the trust. Great. So coming to the end of this session or a video of success story, Mr. Thalleswar has achieved this great achievement. We who are watching this video, I'm sure you all should be inspired. And he celebrated his 50th birthday on July 20th. First, we'll give him belated birthday wishes. I wish you can give your likes and comments for his birthday wishes. And he made sure that on this birthday, I'll make it happen. It is easy to give a date, but sticking to that needs discipline and consistency. In the classes, we talk about it. Many hear it, only few take it. Okay, so when I see someone who take it and follow that, it inspires. So leadership is not by what to say, your tag or your family. It's not about it. It's all about your commitment. If you commit something, it will happen. So Mr. Thalleswar is a great example for that. So let's all give him wishes, and let's be proud of his great achievement. Great.
Thank you, Sriram. Thanks a lot. It really means to me a lot.
Great. And also we'll give credit to his family, specifically his wife, booking the exam date and making sure you will write it. He's the driving force.
Yeah. Driving force. Yeah, I mean, everybody has a driving force, of course, but in different ways, maybe.
True. Specifically in PMP exam, family supports a lot. That's
it is. It is
that a lot of stress in this exam. So definitely family support is highly needed. Super. Great. Yeah. Great. Yeah, all the viewers, good. Thanks for watching this video till now. And I wish you all clear the exam as early as possible. More than exam clearing, always insist that quality of content reading is very important. Don't just look for passing exam. You should look for a leadership, like what Thalleswar said. Suddenly one day a spark came. Like that, a spark should be, you should have the vibration around you. So that's very important. So no shortcuts in the exam, only straight line.
Straight line, hard work. Believe in hard work. That's it.
Hard work, right? And again, as Thalleswar says, believe on yourself. That's important.
Yeah. And believe Sriram later.
Okay. Great. With this, thanks a lot. Thanks, Mr. Thalleswar, for being here. Everyone, good wishes.
Thank you.